Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a big closet clean out. It'll be our first closet clean out in this apartment. We did one right before we moved, so I feel like I got rid of a good amount of stuff then. But since then, we've obviously been kind of like adding things to our closet and shopping a little bit more. And it's definitely time to get rid of some things. I always tell myself when I run out of hangers, don't buy more hangers, but get rid of clothes. So we're gonna be doing that today. So as usual, I'm gonna take different sections of my closet out. I do have everything color coordinated, and then we're gonna go through kind of like different styles in terms of tank tops, long sleeves, etc. So I'm gonna go section by section, kind of look through what I'm not really wearing much anymore, so I can go ahead and get rid of those and make more space. I've always tried to keep my closet pretty minimal. I really just have like staple pieces that I reuse all the time. I will say I have gone shopping a few times lately, and I do have a couple more fun trendy pieces, but I am trying to like kind of bring some more things into my wardrobe, and I think it's time to let go of some of the old stuff to make room for that new stuff. I'm going to try to go through my drawers today as well. I definitely have way too many like t-shirts, and I need to go through my athletic wear and kind of make some more room, but the closet definitely needs to be addressed. I have this big pile that's not even fitting in the closet right now because we don't have enough hangers. I don't think I'm going to go through my husband's side. I'll probably do that with him later, but definitely want to go through my clothes. This is my side of the closet. I do go a little bit further past this door, and my husband has kind of like the bottom section here, and our shoes are on top. Well, my shoes, his shoes are on the bottom. So I will probably go through my shoes too, but I'm going to start over here with some clothes. I also just have my like bathing suits and jeans and shorts and stuff stacked up on this kind of shelf. We haven't really like organized this exactly how we would want. We do have the option to like put different wire racks or kind of move these around. But we just haven't really organized. I'm not sure if it's worth doing the whole like custom rebuild, at least while we're in this apartment. But I do fit everything for now, and it is still pretty organized. I do have some laundry going, but of course those are things that we wear regularly, so I'm not worried about those. First section here is like my nudes and tans, and I kind of go through and do like a keep pile, definitely get rid of pile, and like a maybe or I want to try on pile. I hope to not make that pile too big, but I feel like everything always ends up in the maybe, and then it's just like, what's the point? But I really want to try and be a little more cutthroat this time. I've also tried to kind of invest in a little bit of better brands and quality, so anything that's not kind of like up to par, I might get rid of. First thing is this bodysuit. I definitely haven't grabbed this in a while, but there are cases that I feel like I could use this. Honestly, just the style of this, I'm not sure I reach for. I definitely wore this in like college, so I feel like I've kind of added more mature, kind of like going out tops to my collection. I will think about it just because it's the only one I have. I do like wearing it this kind of like halter in the summer. I think it's from Zara. I've done this like with so many different bottoms, a skirt, jeans. It is a good staple. So I'm gonna make this the yes pile. This is another simple tank top. I don't wear this as much as I should. It's a great staple from Zara as well. I should definitely use this more often. This is a really good quality piece that I should keep. I wore this t-shirt for a while, again from Zara. I have a ton of Zara, Express, H&M. That's a lot of where I have some of my current pieces from. This was great for work. I would wear it with like trousers for kind of like a t-shirt, but I don't really love the like gathered front. I'm not sure if that's something that's really my style. I'd rather just wear like a plain t-shirt, so I think I'm gonna think about that because I haven't pulled that in a while. I just got this top from Express. It's like a one shoulder pinstripe kind of look. It's a little more pink than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more like a nude, but it is cute. I feel like this could be fun for the summer, so I'm excited to wear that. I have this little button-up sweater from Free People. It's not like my favorite style, but I do wear it a little bit in like the fall and cooler months. I don't think I'll get rid of this quite yet. This is another great basic. I think this is an H&M. Yeah, long sleeve, just kind of tan. I wear this for layering in the winter time. Another good basic, this Abercrombie bodysuit, perfect neutral that I definitely want to hold on to. I do love this big oversized sweater from Zara. I wear this quite often to work just because it's easy and comfortable. One of my kind of like winter coats and jackets, this is from Banana Republic. I've kept this a few times through closet cleanouts. I also have it in gray. It's kind of like my favorite tailored style, cold weather kind of jacket. And I have quite a few button ups. I feel like I never wear this brown one as much. This used to be like my favorite. I don't know why I feel like I wore it so much, and also I'm always wearing neutrals whenever I'm doing a button up nowadays. I kind of like something that's striped or colored, so I might think about this because I think I only thrifted it, so it's not that big of a deal if I get rid of it. Another coat I have, this is Topshop. It's kind of more like a pea coat, short trench kind of style. I do like having this since I don't have too many jackets. I grabbed like red, green, and blue all together because I don't have too much color in my wardrobe, but I'm definitely adding some. For instance, this little cardigan sweater I got from Zara. I think it was 100% wool, so I was actually surprised to find that there. And it's just this like nice red color, again, to add some color to my closet. So I'm gonna hold on to that. Love this big sweater from Abercrombie. Again, another one I throw on for work all the time. I do sometimes grab this little orange kind of halter top for the summer if I'm doing like a skirt and top combo. I do think it's fun for like tropical kind of vibe. This is more the style of like a going out top that I like to wear. It's kind of like a halter twist tie. I think this is Express and it's a nice material, so I do like having shirts like this. I always look at this and I'm like, I never wear this. I'm always going for a bigger button up. I'm never really grabbing, this one's a little more like tight fitted women's fit, and it's like a satin, which I actually really like. I don't know why I don't wear it. My first instinct was like, get rid of that. You don't wear it enough. You always want a different style, but it's such an easy staple, especially for work. I feel like I need to think about it. Another kind of button-up style long sleeve. This is also Zara. I think I just grabbed this randomly and I'm like not super in love with it. It's a little tight fitting, as you can see, rather than like a sweater, but I do really like the style, so I think I'll hold on to it since I got it not that long ago. Story of this tank top is just funny. I have had it for probably like 2 years now. Still has a tag on it from Express. And every time that I want to wear it, I like put it up against other tank tops when I'm planning an outfit, and it always loses, so I still haven't worn it yet. But I have hopes for this summer. I think I'm gonna give it one more chance because I do really like it. This is one of my staple button-ups, again, kind of like that bigger oversized fit, and it's a fun like blue and white stripe. I love wearing this, so I'll hold on to it. Recently got this sweater. It's Tommy Hilfiger, again, adding some kind of like that baby blue color I really like. My one denim jacket I'm gonna hold on to just to have as a staple. Here's another one of those like halter tie tops. This one is Zara actually, but again, I love this style. This little tank is fun and easy for the summer. I think it's from H&M. Love the navy and like cream striped. I'm keeping a lot of my navy and like blue clothes because I've kind of gotten more into that lately, and I've bought a lot of blue. So I definitely want to hold on to them. Abercrombie tank, it's a little nicer, kind of has this pleated satin feel. These are great for work. I got this at Abercrombie, I think on sale. It's definitely giving like old school Abercrombie look. It's another one I put up against others and I never choose it. I feel like it might fit a little bit odd, so I'm gonna try that on. I just thrifted this recently, another button up, kind of like a darker blue and almost brown look. So I love these for work. This was actually, I think, my husband's jacket. Navy from H&M. And I do just like having zip up jackets to throw on sometimes. But I feel like we have a lot between me and him. I want to like kind of evaluate our jackets, hoodies, sweatshirts, because we kind of share those. Very basic Lululemon long sleeve in navy. Then I also have like a raincoat. I also skied in this, kind of like a cold weather jacket. It's Ralph Lauren. So this is a great piece to have. My whites and creams are obviously huge sections. I'm actually going to separate the two. So this is like true white. And I have cream kind of like short sleeve and then long sleeve, so let's do white. I haven't worn this yet. I'm gonna see if I can this summer. It's kind of like a tie back, silky, gold neck. Very unique piece. I feel like it could be cute. I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm gonna hold on to it. I used to wear this top a ton. I think it's actually from Shein from like college. So again, not the best quality that I would need to hold on to. I think I've like exhausted wearing this. I wore it a lot for like going out outfits. And it's just kind of like a tight twist halter again. So it's nice because it's a tight version. But I think I have some other tops that I'm preferring, so I'm gonna put that aside. This one's fun. I think I got it Express, like a one shoulder. I think it's like a dark brown or black kind of pattern going out shirt, which I like. I used to wear this quite a bit, but it's not my favorite kind of cut or style when it comes to like easy tank tops. I haven't pulled it in a long time, so I'm definitely gonna think about that one. This is just a nice white v-neck long sleeve. This is great for layering. I always hold on to this. I was super into the like shoulder padded t-shirts for work for a long time. Again, I feel like I like overwore them and I don't really see them that much anymore. Now that it's getting warm, I might start wearing these again. I feel like I'd almost prefer just a t-shirt, but I think I'll think about these. Every time I do a closet clean out, this sweater comes up. This is like vintage at this point, Victoria's Secret. It was my sister's when she was in high school. And then I wore it in high school and I love it. I think it's just like an easy throw over for like the beach. It's like a classic knit kind of like oversized sweater. And I think especially now, I went through a phase where I was like, oh, I should get rid of this. It's like old, don't wear it too much. But now if I found this like thrifting or something, I would be obsessed. So it's kind of like meaningful and it's such a good basic. So I think I'm still gonna hold on to that like 15 years later. This little Abercrombie kind of sweater, long sleeve, love the stripes. I did just find this at TJ Maxx. It's kind of like a polo sweater style. Or I think I found it on Marshalls, one of those. And then I also have this one, also I think from Marshalls, but it's a Nautica brand. So these are all like kind of this, giving the same thing for me. I guess this one's different because it doesn't have the full stripes. So I want to say I should keep all of these. I feel like they serve different purposes. I feel like this one does for sure. I remember I wasn't sure if I wanted to get this because I knew I had this in something so similar. But I think I'll just hold on to them both for now because they are a little bit different. I love this button up from H&M. It's just like a perfect true white kind of nice textured material. I wear this a lot. This big oversized white hoodie from Nasty Gal. I do think I wear this a little bit in the winter time. I have so many hoodies that are like have something on it, so this is nice to have as kind of like a plain option for a hoodie. I also wore this a ton in college. I think this is also Shein, probably that like same order or Forever 21 or something. So it is an older kind of like not great quality piece, but it's also held up. I'm not sure if I'd reach for this now. I feel like there's other long sleeves that I like better, and I'm not often needing a long sleeve like this. So I think I'm gonna think about this because I haven't worn that in a little bit. I used to love this shirt. I've worn it for years. I would wear it obviously more like beachy if we went to the beach or were on a vacation. It's just kind of like a stylish throw over. I just feel like I wore it so much, and I'd rather put like a button up on at this point, so I might think about that one. I'm worried I'm not gonna wear this as much as I did previously. I think I only got this like a year or two ago, and it was definitely kind of like a trend at the time. Still all the stripes, I'm loving stripes, but this kind of cut in the stripes I'm not sure I'd wear. I don't know why I'm just never throwing these on. It's not like an effortless tank top to me. It's like wearing this kind of tight tank I wear with like flowy pants or something that's really intentional. So I might think about this along with all the other like easy tank tops I have. This is another one I kept thinking I was gonna wear and I just never did. I think I wore it like a couple times. It's like a knit one shoulder. I think I got from like Nordstrom Rack or something. It's cute, but just like this cropped idea of it with the one shoulder in it. It's like an interesting combination. I'll think about it. Something I was just thinking I might do is and I do this sometimes when I'm shopping, look up kind of on Pinterest like one shoulder knit crop top and see if there's outfits that come up that I would want to like recreate. But I am putting these in the maybe pile, so that's progress. This one I am going to keep in the S pile. It's like a corsety fit and flare, but it's like linen with these buttons from Abercrombie. Super cute, want to hold on to that. This tank I've had forever. I think I thrifted it years ago. It was such a great staple for me in college, going to work, because I would wear this with like a big cardigan. So this is always like my kind of top of choice when putting a cardigan over. Not my favorite style, just the low cut, kind of loose tank. I would never wear this by itself, but it is also like such a great basic and I love the feel of it and the color. So I could wear it. I'm not making any commitments. And I should be. This top is fun. It's kind of confusing. I think it's from Urban. But I do remember making some pretty cute outfits with this. It's definitely not as like modest as I kind of like to wear lately, but I definitely might try this on to see. I think it's like goes like this. It's like a halter cross situation. So definitely certain outfits for that. And it's just like I don't wear these often because they're not like the everyday work piece. But if it came to where I needed to make an outfit, I feel like I could use this, but I think I want to try it on for sure. I love the knit vests. I was wearing these for a while. I hope I haven't overdone these. I usually would wear them just by themselves, but obviously you can like put a long sleeve underneath this. I also just got this off Pretty Little Thing, and obviously it's a little bit of a different style, but it is kind of like that knit tank. But having the high neck versus like the V-neck, obviously this is more like a vest, but I feel like I like this style a little better. I want to say they serve at different purposes, so I think I might hold on to both of these. This is a nice work top for the summer. It's really lightweight. I think this is Banana Republic. Yeah, not my favorite style. It's just kind of plain, but it is nice to just wear with like work pants. I want to get more creative with my work outfits though and really put a little more effort into them. I might try this on to see if I'm really in love with it or not. There really isn't a no pile, but the maybe pile is like the no pile. I kept this tank for a while. I think even through college from Express. It's like the little rouge ties on the side. It is nice for like a long line tank top. I feel like that's something I'm even coming back to more than like the cropped. But also I feel like anytime I wear it, I don't choose it. So I'm gonna try this on. Simple little t-shirt. I think this is actually my husband's and then I took it because he wanted to get rid of it. So again, I think we need to evaluate like all our different t-shirts. I figured like even if I need a solid t-shirt, I can wear his. So I'm trying not to like keep or buy t-shirts from my side of the closet. I feel like that along with the sweatshirts and hoodies and stuff we can just share. But this is a nice like obviously neutral. I have like 3 versions of this basically. I mean this is different because it's cropped. It's a little more like boxy, heavy cotton. I think I thrifted this. This one's Abercrombie and this is H&M, but I think like men's. So obviously these are different, but kind of the same. I think I'll obviously keep this because it's cropped. And see I ran out of hangers, so this one doesn't match. And it being this kind of like soft heather material, I think I'm gonna put both of these in the maybe and really evaluate all of our t-shirts separately. Here's another shoulder pad top. This one's just tan from Banana Republic. Again, I wore these a lot for a while. I think I have a black one too. and a gray one, and I'm just never pulling them anymore. I don't know if it's the style. It's such a great basic though. I think I just got kind of bored with them. Surprisingly, most things went in the maybe for this section. I'm only putting this in maybe because I want to look up some outfits for that. Now I'm going for like long sleeve cream off-white. Here is a button up that I feel like I never grab. I feel like I've gone through this every time I do a closet clean out. It's just heavier. I can't think of what to call this, but I never reach for it. I always pick the white one. So I think I'm gonna compare this because my husband also has button-ups, of course, that I can steal. This is a good basic from Skims, just a long sleeve, kind of higher neck white top. And hold on to that. Oh, this Free People sweater I've had forever. I hate getting rid of Free People, but I have to tell myself, if it's not the style I want, why would I keep it? Just because it's a certain brand. Part of me also thinks it's a good basic. I have so many like cream sweaters though, sweatshirts kind of. I mean, not really. Ugh, I have to think about this. It's like a heavyweight cardigan from Target. This was a great staple for me for a while. I don't love grabbing a cardigan. I feel like, again, I'd rather put more effort into my outfits, especially for work. I'm not wearing this unless it's at work, and that's like very rare. I have another cardigan that I wear more often. This is also a great staple, so I'm gonna look at both of them. I do wear this one a lot. This is from H&M, just like a big oversized striped sweater, but it is lightweight, so it's great for Florida. I wear this a lot. It's just like a basic long sleeve. I think this was my dad's and he was getting rid of it, so I took it. It's like my go-to oversized blazer. I have a couple other ones, but this one is just a nice kind of tan neutral color. I have this like jacket I kind of wear in the cold weather. I have a few jackets. I think I might get rid of one of these. I think I wear this one more often. But again, I almost feel like my style is changing again, where I don't mind the like cropped teddy look and it has like some extra detail. I feel like I don't have enough good jackets that I like. It's also old from Forever 21. I feel like I keep holding on to things thinking it's all I have, but then that just gives me a reason to like get something I like more. I'll consider it. This one I'm gonna hold on to. I just bought this kind of trench style this past year from H&M actually, so I do like it. It's pretty good quality. Next color is brown. This is all my tanks, long sleeve, short sleeve. Then gray and black are gonna be pretty big sections. I feel like this shirt's nice if I do need like a cropped kind of tank. This is like a nicer satin kind of material from Express. I haven't worn it a ton, but I think it's something different if I need something like shimmery or gold. It's good to hold on to. This is another one of those like should be easy but not easy for me tank tops. This one's Abercrombie, so definitely good quality that I might hold on to. But I don't know why I'm just never grabbing these. I think I'm gonna keep this, but I'm gonna put it over here so I can look at all of my tank tops. I might have to get rid of this one. I think this is pretty old from Target. Yeah, it's like the New Day brand. I used to wear this a lot. It was kind of like an easy casual tank. I'd rather have a t-shirt or a tighter tank top. But then I look at it and I could also wear this tucked in like to work. I always convince myself that I might need it, but then I never use it. And this always happens in closet clean outs where I'm like, oh, you're reminding yourself that you can use this, make an outfit with it, and then I still don't. This one is one I thought I might get rid of. It's just an off the shoulder with like little ties. It'd be cute with certain outfits, again, like kind of for the summer, like flowy pants or a skirt, but I haven't been grabbing for it lately. This one's fun from Abercrombie, a little halter neck, kind of knit, not crochet, but it's just like a heavier knit. I think I wore this on one of our past cruises. But honestly, it's not like my favorite style, and it did serve its purpose once, so I actually might think about that. I do feel like this is a good color and style that I would keep to use, even if I just wore this with like jeans. If I was gonna automatically decide on any of these tanks, this is a good staple. This is like a tighter high neck tank that I did wear to work a few times. I just feel like I'm never wanting to wear tight clothes all the time, especially to work, because I just want to be comfortable. But I want to get over that because I can make some cute outfits like this with trousers, which I did for a while, but I haven't in so long. I think I have to face if I really need to keep that or not. I do like this kind of longer style sweater vest. I wear this with leggings to work. Again, I can either do by itself or with like a long sleeve underneath when it's cooler, so I might hold on to it. This little like puffer tank, I think I got at H&M one year, probably on sale. This could be cute. I feel like in the right environment and outfit if we do it go anywhere cold next year. I didn't get to wear it this year. This is a pretty little thing top. I feel like I never grab it because it's kind of complicated. I've worn it a couple times, but it's kind of like a separated tie situation. But I do like it. I think I would wear this again. I like the style for something fun for going out. I just have to commit to worrying about it. This was a button up I really liked, this dark brown, but I think I actually got a hole in it, and then I tried to like cover it up. So again, I would at least like throw it over for the beach or something, but I have so many other button ups, and the fact that this is has a hole in it. Probably should maybe get rid of it. I have some plaid like flannel type shirts. This actually isn't flannel, which makes it nice. It's very thin and lightweight. So again, for Florida, this is something I could really use. I think I have one other one that I might consider, but this one, again, it's nice because it's lightweight. And then on the other hand, I have this really thick one. I think I bought this past year. It seems really big actually, but I did wear this. It's definitely great for the cold weather. I'm trying to think like when I even wear these, like in the summer. I guess I tie them around my waist sometimes or wear them with like tank top and leggings for like on the go. So I think I'll keep those. This is a nice little staple long sleeve from Zara. It's a perfect color for neutrals. I can dress this up or down. I do wear that a lot. Just thrifted this kind of blazer cropped shirt situation. I think it's really cute. This is more like a style I think would be fun or something I would pin for work. So I just got this. I'm gonna hold on to it. Staple sweater for me from H&M. It's almost like that wool feeling. Perfect color and fit. Wear that all the time. This is another like plain hoodie that I've had for a while from Target. I went through wearing this so much and then I kind of stopped for a while, but I do love the color. It's a good staple. I just don't know why I felt like I overwore it, but I think I'll keep it. This shirt, on the other hand, I've kept this for years. I just thought it was a good kind of basic too, but it's not my favorite fit. I'm never really grabbing it anymore. So technically this is going to be, I think, the no pile, but that doesn't really exist. So I'm just going to put them all together. Like I said, gray is going to be a pretty big section. I think this is a cute basic, but like for going out. Again, I feel like I put it up against some other tanks sometimes and it doesn't usually win. Another kind of nice structured linen-y strapless top from Abercrombie. I love this, could do so many things with this. Here's another one of those shoulder pad tops. This is the gray one. This also is nice that it's gray. I think I'm gonna hold on to this, but I think I put one in the maybe pile, so I'll just think about all of them. I just got this top at TJ Maxx. I thought it was cute. It has little buttons in the back, kind of like a linen-y. I think it might actually be 100% linen. Yeah, it is. So I thought that was nice to again invest in some better quality. Love the stripes. I actually don't have vertical stripes. Another little vest top. This one's a little bit smaller, so if it's just like a different look and fit. I want to make sure this isn't too small, like to wear by itself for work. This is a new top from Express. Again, kind of fun for going out. I like this fit with the kind of drapey. Again, this is new, so I'll hold on to it. I think I can probably get rid of this cropped crew neck. This was like a moment, you know, 2020. But I'm always putting on like a regular sweatshirt, I think, before something cropped like this. And I think I cropped this myself. So this really isn't any harm of getting rid of. This is a new top I just bought from Nordstrom Rack. Again, this is the kind of look I would go for like a going out long sleeve, like dressing it up a bit. But it's also like a lightweight cotton, so I thought that was cute. Plain and gray crew neck from H&M. I think it's actually men's, but I wear this a lot. John has worn it. This is something I thought I'd maybe get rid of, but I actually just wore it the other day. It's another one that I would grab if I don't want such like a heavy button up to wear for work. I don't think I'd wear it outside of work. And I think that's maybe what I need to think about is what I could do both ways, like something I would wear casual outside of work and then also could use for work. I would only wear this to work. So I'm gonna think about that. This plain gray zip up I grab all the time just to throw on. Another nice basic gray sweater from H&M. I wear this all the time. Here's another cardigan. Again, I've had this for years. I think I thrifted this one. I always go back and compare my cardigans and end up keeping them all. But for how often I don't wear them, I really need to think about which ones I'm gonna keep. This is an interesting one for a long sleeve. It's very cropped, but then it has like a tie that goes around your stomach. I would wear this. I think I can make cute, again, like going out outfits with that. Here's the other flannel that's actually like an in-between. It's not as thick as that big one, but it's definitely still like a heavier cotton. I think if I want something actually warm, I would wear that big oversized one. And if I just want something to tie around my waist or throw over, I have the lightweight. So if anything, I'll think about this one. This is just a nice plain gray layering piece. I do wear this a lot when it's cold, and I like the kind of like heathered feel. I have this big oversized sweater from Aerie. I do like this. It's like a darker gray. I wear this quite a bit. It's just an easy throw on. Again, that's one I would wear like at work and not at work, so it's a good thing to keep. And here's the other cardigan. I think I prefer, it's more like a wool feel, longer, dark gray. So I'll think about the other ones, but if anything, I think I'll keep this. I do like this turtleneck kind of sweater shirt. It's a good basic and I like the color. I think I got nail glue on the shirt. I might have said that in the last closet clean out. I feel like anytime I wear it, it's all I see. So maybe I'll put it on to see if I really hate it. Here's that same coat from Banana Republic in gray. I love keeping both of these. They're some of my favorites. And one of my other blazers, this is just thrifted in kind of like a nice gray color. And it's a good size. It's not too big. So obviously I like to keep those. I think the gray was actually a bigger pile than the black. I do love this top. Again, this is what I would like grab lately for going out. I got it from Express. It just has like a nice satin top with a little tie that hangs, which is super cute. I love the style. Definitely keeping. This one I'm not so sure. It's just like a cheap tank that's like a high neck but a one shoulder. It's interesting. It's a little bit different, but I'm not sure I want to just wear like a plain top like this. I'm usually going for something that has like more detail like that. So I'll think about that one. Oh my gosh, I haven't worn this in so long. I forgot I even had this. That's probably a sign to get rid of it. It's just a little crop t-shirt, and again, I'm like not reaching for something like this lately. I'm usually just wearing an actual t-shirt. The last shoulder pad top, this is a black one from Nasty Gal. I have found myself needing this, especially if I'm doing a shoot and I need to wear all black. And it's just like a nicer elevated t-shirt, but again, I'm gonna consider all of those. This is kind of fun, but I might try it on. I got this from a friend who like thrifted a bunch of stuff. Thought it had potential, but it's not my favorite. I'm not sure if I love the one shoulder anymore, and especially like with the tie and stuff, and it's like loose fitting. If I was looking for like a nicer black top, I feel like I would go for the other one. They're also different. I feel like I might just look up if I can make any outfits with that. I like this tank that has little like tortoiseshell kind of rings. I also don't know if that makes it look kind of cheap. I'm really not reaching for this a ton anymore. So again, I'm going to compare that with kind of like my basic tank tops. This top is fun. Again, I think I've just like matured a lot of my style. I feel like I could use this a bunch of ways. I have worn it quite a few times, and it's just more like a statement piece. Classic little striped sweater. I wear this to work a lot. It's H&M. I have a lot of these sweaters from there. Also H&M. This is like t-shirt version. I wear that one quite a bit. Basic long sleeve from Abercrombie, just a black, almost like a mock neck. Definitely gets use out of that. And I also have like a more athletic material v-neck Abercrombie shirt. All of those are staples for me. I love this top. I got it Express recently. Again, this is something I would want to dress up. So I love this piece. This one might have to go. I loved it because it's like a turtleneck sweater, and I didn't have that. I have so many sweaters, and then I have some turtleneck shirts, but I don't love the fringe. That was definitely like a trend when I bought this at the time. I'd rather wear the other sweaters that I have. Another just plain zip up. This is a black one from Nasty Gal. I probably don't need the black and the blue, so I might think about getting rid of one of those. Again, this was my husband's. I think he was getting rid of because it was a little too small on him. It's just a Nike hoodie. I thought I would wear this more often, but I kind of haven't been. I have this like leather blazer. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. I think I found it at like Ross or Marshalls, somewhere really cheap. So it's nothing special quality wise. And I'm never really reaching for the leather. I think I'll try it on and see if it's anything I can do something with. And this is my go-to puffer from Target, just plain black. I wear this every winter season. So making progress. This is a pretty decent pile. I feel like I'm gonna get rid of quite a bit. Now moving on to pants. I do have high hopes for pants. I feel like there's a ton I've just kind of gathered over the years for work. A lot of like trousers. But I end up just wearing the same ones because they're like more comfortable, or that I just like the fit better. So I think I'm really gonna get rid of some that I'm just not ever pulling. And then I can even find kind of replacements that I just like the fit of better. Before pants, I do have a couple pairs of shorts. I wear both of these from Abercrombie, just kind of like pleated or flowy shorts for casual or like a dressed up outfit. These always stay, but they're definitely smaller, and I don't love the fit as much. They're a little tighter. I'm not sure I'll keep these because I don't think I've worn them once since I kept them last. I don't think I need this. I wore this like one time. I think this also came from the friend that did thrifting. I wore it for like a work event, and then I never pulled it out again. I do love these Vince Camuto white kind of trouser work pant, but I could also wear these like in the summer, so I get a lot of use out of that. I just got the skirt from Pretty Little Thing. It's like a knit, but I feel like I could wear different kind of styles with this, whether it's warm or cold. So excited to style that. Staple pair of linen kind of cargo pants. I have this pair of really like structured trousers, but then I also have a pair, they're in the wash, that are more like an elastic band that's kind of like a sweat pant, but they're trouser material. So I really like those because they're so comfortable. And this is more like a button belt loop style. I always keep both thinking I'm gonna pick these for something, and then I always pick those because they're so comfy. But these are also Nasty Gal and definitely better quality in a way. I'm gonna put them on, but I do think it's nice to have both. These are different. I think these are also a Pretty Little Thing. Kind of like a cargo style, lightweight. I do wear these a lot to make like kind of edgier going out look. I want to say I wear both of these skirts pretty often in the summer. I like the style. I feel like they have potential for kind of like dressed up summer outfits. This one's obviously fun because it has some color. So I really have still liked these over the years. These are Express. I love the color and the material. They're really nice. I feel like I'm always going for like a full length, like a floor length pant. These are a little more cropped. But out of all these, I think these are ones I would still keep and think about how I could make an outfit with them. These, on the other hand, I held on to these for a while. They're from Nasty Gal. They are the floor length, but they're pretty like wide leg, and the color is like this rust that I don't usually need or want to wear, at least in a pant. I feel like I've been holding on to them, but they're not really getting use. I'd rather do kind of a colored moment on the top with like a neutral bottom. These are some of my favorite trousers. They're much more comfortable than those like cream colored ones, so I'm gonna hold on to them. From Zara, my mom hemmed them for me, so these are like my go-to gray trousers. These I think are gonna go. I don't even think I need to try these on. These were like some of my first work pants. These Banana Republic pants came from my friend as well, and I like them when I put them on. I thought they were cute. I'm never grabbing them. They're really structured, kind of tight. I'll try them on, but again, those are never my first choice. These got a little bit of use. They're just like a leather, almost like a legging, but I think they're a little more structured, more like a pant. I would wear these, of course, like in the winter, but I think I also have a pair of black ones that are a little stretchier and kind of more like a legging. I don't think I need them in brown. I don't wear them enough, and especially the more structure, there's like a zipper. I don't prefer that. These are fun. They're House of Harlow. I got somewhat recently, maybe like last year. Kind of like a satin cargo. I would think these are cute for like going out, but sometimes I don't grab them. Fit might be a little bit weird. I'm gonna try them and see, but I think I'll keep those. I do like these bigger, wide leg leather pants. These were definitely trendy for a while, but I think they're still a good staple. These are Zara again, love their pants. I realize I have so much Zara. So these are great quality. I think they're a really deep brown. And again, here are those black express leather leggings, like a true legging. I think they're like suede inside, so I definitely have to wear this when it's cold. But I think leather leggings still have potential. It's not really harming me to hold on to those. As much as I like it or don't like it, I still wear these pants all the time. They're really old, from Forever 21, kind of like a boot cut trouser. I've worn these since college, early college, but they still get their use for work. I'll even wear these with like a big sweater, and it's kind of cute with like the boot cut. I definitely want some like straight leg black trousers. I don't actually have that in my closet. I don't like the hardware or the silk or anything, but I usually can cover that up. Until I get some better black pants, I'm gonna keep these. And then I have this kind of cotton long skirt. These have tie like kind of wraparounds. This is fun in the summer. I can do this with like a tank top. It's the only thing I have like that, so I'll keep it. These are actually all of my dresses. I have quite a few different style dresses, and I've been trying to kind of change the style of dresses I get. I used to only have just like neutral, very simple, kind of like sleek, sophisticated looking dresses, and I really want to branch out and get some more like girly, feminine, colorful dresses. So I've added a couple of those to my collection. I bought this Skims dress when they were having a sale. I really wanted the dark brown, and I think it's sold out in my size like right when I was about to order it. So I got this color that's not my favorite, and obviously this is like skin tight that I don't love wearing all the time, but it is really flattering. I remember I want to make myself wear this, especially this summer, so I think I'll hold on to it for now. I love this dress for anything that tropical. I wore this on our honeymoon, and it's just so fun with the little gold hardware. Love the color and material. This dress I've worn a couple times to a few events, and I think I wore it on a cruise. Something about it isn't like my favorite pattern. It is pretty though. I feel like it's different, but I might think about it. This one I got fairly new. I think I found it at like Marshall's. I love this green color. Again, trying to put some more color in my wardrobe. It's just kind of like a simple, you know, feminine kind of style, which I want to hold on to. This is one of my only kind of like tighter, shorter dresses, and I think to this day I'm not really sure if it's a skirt or a dress. I wore it as a dress on our honeymoon, but I think it could also maybe be a skirt. Love the color and the kind of texture and pattern, so I'm gonna keep that. I bought this recently, again from Zara, surprise. I might wear this on our cruise that we're doing next month, so I think this is fun with the halter, and again, this material is just really pretty. Love that kind of like teal color. I love this little two-piece knit set. I wore this on my birthday last year. Casual and effortless, but really nice quality. I've worn this dress so many times now. It's like my go-to kind of beachy knit dress. I don't want to get rid of it because it's such a good staple, but I've definitely like overworn it in a way. But I wonder if it's worth getting something new to kind of like refresh that look. I'll probably just hold on to it for now. This is kind of like a thick sweater dress. I don't think I've worn this in a couple years. It's Forever 21. I think I wore it for like Christmas one year. It is cute. I see the potential with like tall boots, but it kind of just looks like a sweatshirt with like a tie. And it's kind of exactly what it is. It's like a crew neck sleeve and stuff. So I might think about that because there's other dresses I like better. This is my rehearsal dinner dress. It's actually from Express, so I got it for a pretty good deal. And I still wear it for formal events. I'm gonna hold on to it, especially because of the meaning. I love this linen dress. It needs to be ironed. It's from Banana Republic, I believe. So fun for summer. Love the detail. Definitely my style. This is a nice tighter knit from Abercrombie. It's actually really flattering. Love the fit for summer too. I've gone through the whole t-shirt dress saga for a while. I only really throw this on for the beach. I got rid of all my other ones because I wore t-shirt dresses so much, obviously when they were trendy. So I'm not sure if I need this. I feel like I'd rather wear something more stylish or just like shorts and a tank. This is a nice long sleeve dress for the cold weather. I can dress it up, so I wear that pretty often. I've had this dress for a while. I think it's Forever 21, but it's really nice quality. I like the pattern and color. I do think this is something that could still be in style, so I might as well hold on to it. I got this somewhat recently, just a basic kind of sundress, nice deep brown color. I like having this as an option. It is kind of like a t-shirt dress, but it's like a satin material, which makes it a little nicer. I have worn this quite a few times recently. I think I got this past season. I wore it on Thanksgiving. It's just a cute kind of like color block sweater dress with the bell sleeves. It's Steve Madden. I thought it was super cute, so I'll keep that for next year. I love this kind of gathered, tighter halter dress. I've worn this for quite a few occasions, so it's a great kind of neutral, but I like the style. More Zara. That was Zara. This is Zara. It's like a longer kind of tank knit. I can wear this casual, a little more dressed up. I can also wear it to work, which is nice. Classic gray sweater dress. I also wear this in the cold weather. I just bought this recently from Express. I haven't worn it yet. I thought it would be great for summer. Also just like to the beach, put it over a bathing suit. Love the black in it since some of my other beach wear is white. Simple black satin dress. I think this is Forever 21. It's not my favorite style, and I don't think it is my favorite fit, but it's also nice to have a plain black. I think I'm gonna try it on because I can maybe find something better. I wore this on vacation last year. I just thought it was a fun kind of pattern. It does have like a side wrap tie, I think from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So again, kind of more like elevated, nicer dress if I need to be a little fancier. I do think this is fun, I think from H&M. I wore this in Miami and a couple other times. So it's also kind of beachy with the knit. It has these like side ties with like a separate skirt, but it's gathered obviously in the middle. Definitely stylish. I've worn this a few times. I think I did our Christmas party for work. The staple kind of long sleeve black dress. So I'm gonna keep this. I can maybe get rid of this. I've had it for years now. I wore it to a couple kind of formal-ish events. It's just like a cowl neck, shimmery kind of long dress, but I think I would find something new if I really need something formal. So this one might be done. Oh yeah, and this is the extra stack that has not been able to fit in the closet. So these are ones I've obviously worn often and taken in and out. I have this knit thicker sweater. All these things I'm obviously gonna keep. I actually got this recently from Nordstrom Rack, just a button-up shorter cardigan. And I have similar from Banana Republic in navy. Topshop, gray, long sleeve, great staple. I found this Theory sweater at Marshalls for $25, way on clearance. It's originally $3.75. It's 100% cashmere. I could not believe I found this. I haven't worn it yet, but so excited to. I thrifted this LL Bean like dark green crew neck, again adding some color. No debate on all of these, some of them are even new. And I also thrifted this Zara, I know, I'm even thrifting Zara. Little striped sweater. Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm adding to the stripe dilemma. So it's time to go through my drawers. This is where I have a lot of my hoodies and sweatshirts, sweatpants, pajamas, athletic clothes. In this top drawer, I have bras, socks, and underwear, and I also have this little section of like tank tops, sports bras. This is an older kind of style that I'm never really grabbing. It has like spaghetti straps. It's not really my go-to style. And then I have a tan Skims. I was hoping this was actually gonna be a little more like long line. I don't love like wearing this with leggings to like work out. I haven't worn it yet, but I'm sure I will. And I bought it from Skims, so I should. I have this kind of like soft, loose sports bra tank, kind of more for like lounging, definitely not for like athletic wear. I have a black one I'm wearing right now, and then I just have this like rust color, so I do like having these. And these are kind of like little like t-shirt soft sports bras that I do like to wear kind of on the day-to-day for work. I have this like USF racerback. I'll throw this on if I'm like getting a spray tan or I need just like a tank top that can like get messed up. Also it's USF, so I feel like I have to keep like a couple things from school. I have this in a hoodie. I really don't wear it, but I'm not gonna get rid of it. I have this kind of like rouged crop top. I do pull this and try to wear it quite a bit. I have a bunch of little black tank tops. This is actually like a real tank top, cami if you will, with like little straps. And I feel like this is what I'll hold on to wear like under a cardigan if I really need it. Like I'd rather have something tighter maybe. So it doesn't hurt to have the basics. So here I have one in black. Then I have two like strapless crop tops, just solid, great to have. And then I also have this one that's like leathery looking. I don't think I need both of those. But this one's also kind of fun. So maybe I'll put them both aside and see if I want to keep one. Little cropped tank that I throw on for the beach. This is like a throw on tank top for me because it's like looser. So I feel like I need to compare that with the other ones. I have this like scarf top. I really haven't worn this as a top in a while, but I feel like it could be cute. I've also worn it on my head for like Gasparilla, so it's nice to just have something like that. Another little strappy cami in brown. So again, I think I'll hold on to the basics. I have this like bodysuit rouged brown tube top. I do like wearing this, especially because it's longer and it can be tucked in. And then I have a white cami, white kind of loose tank top, and then a white tube top. So all the essentials there. So here's my drawer of pajamas and leggings, athletic clothes that really needs to be addressed. This is my spray tan shirt. So it's long sleeve. I'll sleep in this if I get a spray tan or self tan. I only have like a couple long sleeve and that one's like really lightweight, so I'll keep that. This is my Eras Tour t-shirt. So if I'm gonna pick a t-shirt, this is one I can wear to sleep. This is an old t-shirt I got from like a work thing, and I have so many other ones that I don't think I need this. I have my Florida Strawberry Festival shirt that I actually designed last Strawberry Festival. If you're from Florida or know about the festival. And this is special since I got to make it for them. Quite a few like Zeta t-shirts from college that I do still wear, and obviously they're like a memory. Let me like put all those together. I have a couple Comfort Colors shirts from my two friends' bachelorette parties that they had this year. Again, that I got to design, and it's obviously a special memory. Maybe I just need to put them in a different place because I'm like running out of room. This isn't a t-shirt, but I have this little Ralph Lauren PJ set with matching shorts. Maybe that's something I should do because I have another PJ set somewhere else that maybe these can go in a different spot, like with the shorts. This is a long sleeve USF. I forgot I had this too. I think this was John's and then I stole it. So this isn't a bad thing to have. And then I have two Disney t-shirts that are also taking up room. I wouldn't necessarily sleep in these, but I've worn them to the parks. This is like a Winnie the Pooh one, and then I just have like a vintage Mickey. So I definitely want to keep these, but again, they might just go somewhere else. And then I thrifted these two Buck shirts that I thought would just be great to have. So I really am only getting rid of like one. It's not good. Go on to like PJ shorts. These are the ones that go with that Ralph Lauren set, and I just wish I was better at wearing like sets like this for PJs instead of like t-shirt and shorts, but that's always what I go to. And then honestly, I wear all of these shorts pretty equally, so I think I'm just gonna keep them. This little section here has kind of like lounge shorts, not PJ shorts necessarily, but these are kind of like knit ones I wear to the beach. I always keep both of these, but they're so similar, but I feel like I just wore them both recently. So I'm definitely keeping one, if not both, but I'm gonna put them to the side so I can decide. And these are cute from J. Crew. They're more like striped. Wear these a lot. I wore these Champs like sweat shorts for a while. I feel like they're not super my style anymore. So I might think about these. I just never pulled them out. And I just got these from Express. They actually match that like pink one shoulder stripe top that I pulled out. Imagine something like this with like a cute little t-shirt and like sneakers. Like I want that to be my style, and I just never think to wear it. I'm sure I'll keep them because I just got them. Next, I have my athletic clothes, leggings, shorts. I just got this exercise dress from Abercrombie. I wonder if this is better hanging up. Most of these pieces I'm gonna keep. It's like the whole drawer is almost Lululemon. I have black and white track that shorts. I'm wearing a pair of black. I have an extra pair of black. I have like navy Align joggers, a tan color, a gray color. So all of those are set. And then I also have a pair of flared black leggings from Aerie. These are two Lulu skirts that I have. So I have a black and a white. These are cute, especially great in the summer. I keep these little shorts for like under dresses sometimes if I'm not wearing like Spanx. I have this pair of cotton leggings I've been holding on to from Cotton On, actually. I feel like maybe I kept them if I wanted to layer like under jeans when it's really cold, but I could just wear regular leggings for that. I feel like I don't need to hold on to something like this. Same with these. I think I like painted, these are like my paint leggings. They're just like old tan skin, a pair of leggings that's not Lululemon in case I have to like get them messed up. One pair is definitely enough, and I feel like it's usually these. I think these are like biker shorts that I really don't wear. I feel like I bought them obviously when they were trendy. I'm really never using these, so I think I'll either choose one or neither. Here is my sweatshirt drawer that's also very full, but I'm always throwing on a sweatshirt when I get home from work or if I'm just running out for something, no matter what season. I have this McLaren one from Abercrombie that I got, I guess, last year. I'm obsessed with it, so keeping that one. I wear that one a lot. This is one of my favorite Zeta sweatshirts that I do hold on to. I got this one in New York, another comfy staple. They're all gray, but it's also like my favorite sweatshirt color. Another Zeta sweatshirt that I don't wear quite as much, but I do put it on sometimes. It's also still like a memory piece. My Eras Tour hoodie, obsessed with this, love it. Like I said, here's my one USF hoodie. And I have this old like black football hoodie that was actually from John's like childhood football team. So it's definitely a memory for him. And I also would like throw it on sometimes just around the house. Bucks hoodie, I'm not usually wearing this, but it's good to have. And I've had this little Eyes On sweatshirt forever. I think it was my dad's and I took it. It's pretty stained, so I don't really like to wear it out that much. So it might just be time to get rid of this, which is sad because I have so many other crew necks and I'm not gonna wear this if it has so many stains on it. And then in here I actually have some like Christmas shirts and like an ugly Christmas sweater, and I really don't need 4 Christmas t-shirts. That one I probably would choose not to wear. Little cute soft like Christmas shorts. So I do like to wear those just for fun when it's that time of year. So those I can maybe get rid of and just narrow my collection a little bit more. And then I have my one ugly Christmas sweater I've had for years that I just hold on to if I need it for like a party or anything. Again, these are John's, so we might go through those later. And then here's kind of like a random selection of sweatpants, scarves, robes. These are kind of like knit, soft pajama pants, so I like to have these if I'm ever wanting something warmer. I love these like black beach pants. I also wear these to work, so these are very like multi-purpose for me. I think these are from Aerie. Yeah, they're kind of like a sweatpant feel material, but I can wear them to work because they like look like trousers. So this is exactly like the kind of style I end up wanting to wear because they're so comfy. Keep all of my sweatpants here, black, gray, cream, white. Then these are just robes that I need to maybe find another place for. I have like these really nice thick blanket scarves. I think this one's Express, Steve Madden, and this little shawl scarf one of the girls I was in their weddings had for us, so I think I can use this too. So I'm gonna go through shoes now. I'd like to say that I have my shoes pretty sorted out. I got rid of quite a bit when we moved. And again, this isn't really organized. I have like flat sandals on the ground, and then up there I have like heels and boots. Havaianas, I wear these all the time. It's a staple. And I have my Hermes, also of course not gonna get rid of those. I have my little like slip-on gray Uggs that even like in the summer I can just throw these on if I need to run downstairs. They're more like a slipper. I wear these a lot to work. They're kind of like slip-on. I think they're Dolce Vita. Yeah, so I love these, love the fabric. I wear these all the time. And I also have these flat slip-ons from Express. They used to have a sling back and they broke, so I just wear them as slip-ons now, which totally works. I got these Havaiana like slip-on slides that I thought were cute. I found them at like Marshall's or something. And they're way too big on me. I don't know why I bought them when they don't fit. I thought I could like maybe get away with it for like the pool or the beach. So I'm gonna try these on and really decide if I want them. These are also Dolce Vita. I got them, I thought they were cute with like the little denim detail. And I don't think I've worn them once. I'm always just grabbing my flip-flops or my Hermes. I just really need to make a point to wear them. So I think I'm gonna keep them. I hope I wear them this summer. These were a favorite a couple years ago. They're Vince Camuto, kind of like a platform sandal, which I don't think is like quite as trendy anymore. And they're also not very comfortable, so I think I'll decide if I still want these. All my other Uggs, I have like the black slip-ons, and then my regular minis, obviously keeping all of those. I have my Adidas slides that are extremely dusty, because apparently I don't wear them that often. Again, if I'm throwing on like a flip-flop, I have my Havaianas, so I'm never really grabbing these anymore. Might think about getting rid of those. I held on to these little white beach sandals from Target, just in case I obviously didn't want to wear my Hermes. And I didn't want like a flip-flop, but I feel like I never really grabbed these, and if anything I have those Dolce Vita ones now, but those are like a fabric, so I had these as almost like another rubber shoe, but I can't remember the last time I took these out, so those can maybe go. I have this big pair of like thick rubber kind of boots. I wear these if we're traveling somewhere cold in the snow, and then I also have my black cowboy boots that I'm gonna keep as well. Like I said, I have more shoes over here. I'll start with sneakers, which I probably won't even take all these out. Because I pretty much wear all of my sneakers. I have this collection pretty limited. I just got these. They're actually not Sambas, but I wanted something similar. I actually was gonna get the Sambas, and then I found these at Nordstrom Rack for like half the price. I have my black casual sneakers. I have white, 2 pairs. I have Reeboks. I have a little bit of green on them, which I think is fun. I have my big Adidas Forum Bold. So all of my street sneakers, plus 2 pairs of Adidas like running shoes. Then I have like kitten heels, mule heels. Just got these. I think they're so fun. I love like a short heel like that. These are so beat up. I loved these shoes. I wore them for a while, maybe in like 2020. This kind of like muled block sandal heel. It was so cute at the time. I never wear these out anymore besides like for work events. They're really comfortable, surprisingly. So if I ever need like a black shoe for work, that I have to look a little bit dressed up, I'm keeping them on hand. They're like falling apart almost, but they haven't yet. I wear these a lot. They're like a snakeskin brown. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna keep a lot of these. I really limited my shoe collection when we moved, like I said. I have like a nude with a clear strap. They're really falling apart, but they're still functional. And I just have a couple similar pairs. I wear these to work. Then I have real heels up here. These are really basic, but I wore these in both weddings I was in this year, and I've also worn them in every wedding I've ever been in. They're Madden Girl, just patent leather nude heels. Never steered me wrong, so I keep these for weddings basically. And then I have some strappy black and white heels. I usually choose that if I'm dressing up and I want to wear a heel. And then these are kind of an in-between. They're like a kitten heel, but also strappy. Then I have these really fun like red heels. I have worn these once. I got these from that thrifting friend, and these are 9 West. So I have nothing like this. I thought it would just be fun to hold on to in case I want a pop of color for the shoes. So those are all my heels. I feel like I'm gonna keep everything. And then I have all of my booties. I'm not even gonna take them down because I know I'm probably gonna keep all these. Black, white, tan, all the bases are covered. Obviously I wear those a lot. when it's cooler and to work because it does give me some height. Then I have 2 pairs of tall boots. I just got these cream colored ones. Then I have like a dark brownish red. So I think I'm keeping all of this as is. I have limited purses as well, so I don't really need to go through those. I have a couple belt bags, some belts in here, all these kind of like accessories I think can stay. My purses hang here, and that's literally all of my purses. I do want to go through my pants, shorts, and probably bathing suits really quick, and then I think that's it. Here's all of my denim, and then I had a couple more pairs of like work style pants up there. I have this pair of like longer denim shorts that I do want to hold on to. Again, I don't have a huge collection of denim. I've already kind of gone through it, so I think I'll keep all of these. For the most part, I have Levi's, classic denim shorts, also have those in white. And then I have my jeans. I have 2 pairs of Levi's, darker wash and a lighter wash. Those are classic, so I want to keep those. And then I have 2 pairs of Abercrombie, light wash, and then like a medium to light wash. I think these have rips, and then these don't, and these are kind of like more wide leg fit. So covering all those bases. And then I also have a pair of like off-white cream colored wide leg. So I think I'm good on denim. I'll probably keep all of those. And I do have a couple pairs of like, they're not like legging, they're kind of legging style, but they're made with like trouser material. So I really like that. They're not the most fashionable, but it is really nice whenever I just need kind of the style pant to put under a big sweater or t-shirt for work. So I have those in tan, black, white, and navy actually. So I probably don't need all of these. The white ones are more of like a capri style, which I know is kind of trendy this year, so I think I might play around with these. That tighter pant look I think is kind of like in. And if anything, maybe the navy ones, because I think they're full length, I probably don't need. I actually just went through my bathing suits, top and bottoms, and I really don't have too many, and not really any I want to get rid of. So I think I'm actually going to keep all those as is as well. So I just went through and debated my maybe pile. I actually didn't try anything on, which is an accomplishment. I feel like I was able to look at everything and kind of just make a decision, which I'm very proud of myself because I feel like I can never do that so quickly. So out of everything, this is everything here, this big pile that I am going to get rid of. And then these were the maybes that I decided to keep. There's definitely still some questionable items in there that I might not wear that much, but I feel like I decided to get rid of such a good amount that it's fine to just keep those in the closet for now, and then I can decide later. But I feel like this is a great amount. Again, I'm really proud of myself that I was able to just quickly make some decisions. A lot of it was stuff that I kind of assumed. Again, those like lower quality tank tops, the leather kind of pants, some trousers that I know I don't really wear, stuff that either had holes, doesn't really fit. And the stuff I'm keeping really is more of like the quality stuff that I think I will come around to wearing a little bit better. So that's all for this closet clean out. I do think it was a success. Hopefully this motivated you if you're trying to clean out your closet or just kind of update your wardrobe. I always love watching these and also making them. It really motivates me to get rid of some stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.